So let's look at talent. This is what you do best. Everybody's born with talent. Everybody's born with types of things they love, and then everybody's born with this sense of meaning. I want to make a difference. It's how it is. Let's look at talent. Why do I always lead with talent first? Is there a reason? And the answer is yes. Talent, let's look at talent as the tools that we will use to do the work that we love and to produce the results that matter deeply to us. Now, everybody understands that. That's as simple as it gets. Think of talents, your hard skills, soft skills, which are called people skills, are the tools you'll use to do this work. So what does your talent tell you about your future? This is why I lead with talent. Talent gives us all the clues in the process, not all the clues, a lot of the clues in the process of getting clear. Most people in the world, and I saw some data this morning in a meeting, that like 2/3 of people don't even know what they're good at. I mean, that's really crazy. And yet it bears out on the show when people call me and go, Ken, I don't know what I'm good at. Well, they do. I just have to help them uncover it. So the reason that talent tells us so much about our future is because of the clues it gives us, because here's what we know about the human condition. We don't like to do things that we suck at. I mean, there's some depth. I mean, there's some brilliant thought leader stuff coming at you this morning. We don't like to do things we suck at. It's true. Why? Because we were created with talent to do something with the talent. So if we back that up and we do things that we suck at, what do we experience? Okay, we experience frustration. Then frustration turns into a sense of personal failure. Think about it. At first I'm frustrated, and then I feel like a failure. All right, if you've ever tried to learn something that's difficult, I don't care if it's a sport, an art, a skill set, and you suck at it, and you don't start to improve, so you realize I'm actually really bad at this. Okay? So then you get to the point where you go, I'm no longer frustrated. I'm despondent. I'm desperate. I'm feeling like a failure. It's a very simple slide. We see it happen all the time. Which is why, by the way, it's so important to understand the talent part of the equation. Can I just say for a quick second, as I'm always beating the drum on how our education system is broken in the United States? We'll stick kids in an 8-hour day, and for many kids, not all kids, not my brother Jamie, he was great in all subjects, but me, half of my subjects, I sucked at them. Hello, math and science, any derivative of math and science, awful. Chemistry, biology, algebra, trigonometry. Oh, come on, man. I mean, that part of my brain doesn't work. It's dark. There's nothing firing, whatever side of the brain that is. In our education system, we put kids in a situation where they have to somehow win in areas where they have no strengths. What kind of sense does that make? I'll leave that one alone. I'm not even going to go there. Just going to throw that question out and just put it there. Talent begins to tell us about our future as we begin to see, wait a second, I'm really good at these things. This is easy for me. People compliment me on these things. Ding, 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 ding. Start thinking of those areas as tools. So let me give you 3 quick questions. We're going to put them on the bottom of the screen. For those of you watching live and watching later, write these things down. If you are struggling, like 2/3 of the world, to identify your strengths, what you're good at. First thing is, ask yourself this question. What do I excel at doing? Just begin to say, I excel. I'm really, really good at doing this and this and this. Second question, what is easy for me? What comes easy for me? I don't even have to break a sweat. It just comes easy for me. And third, what do others compliment me about? What do others compliment me about? Those 3 simple questions. What do I excel at doing? What comes easy for me, and what do others compliment me about? I can just tell you, those are strengths, those are talents. And we begin to dig, and we see those talents, and we begin to get confident in those talents, in those strength areas, and then those become clues. Wait a second. There's going to be a tie between those things right there that I've identified that I'm really good at, and it's going to point to where I can use those talents to do something I enjoy. I'm looking for enjoyment, love. So how would I use those talents to do something? And when I use those talents, what are the things that I'm using them to do? Do I love that? Now it leads me right into passion. Work that I love to do, a task, a role, a function that I get excited about. But you always start with talent. What talent tells you about your future. That's what I just gave you, a 3-part question. What do I excel at doing? What comes easy for me? What do others compliment me about? Ding, 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 ding. And now we begin to identify what we're really good at. And remember, as with all self-reflection, do this work that I gave you, but also go get feedback from people who know you really well. They're going to help confirm this. You may write something down, but have doubt about it. No, not necessary when we get feedback from people who know us really, really well and will tell us the truth.